Yeah, I take care of Fridays on Pop Culture Cosmos. And I've got a couple of games that I play. One of them is called Wizards and Wine. It's a group of girls who gets together. We imbibe a little bit and sometimes follow rules. We've been playing together for about 3 years, podcasting for the last two, and streaming for about 3 weeks. Something like that, anyway. We are currently playing through Tomb of Annihilation, and everything that you've heard about Tomb of Annihilation and how brutal it is turns out it's absolutely accurate. So that's a whole thing. I also run Warlocks and Whiskey. That runs on opposite weeks to Wizards and Wine. We're playing through some one shots. Right now, it's the Cycle of Cerberus. So hopefully, you'll find some time and check us out.
I sure am. Yeah, if you are tuning in to us right now, thank you so much in the first place. Please make some comments. You can find me every, what am I on? Wednesday days now?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. You can find me every Tuesday at 2 o'clock. That's just strictly through Pop Culture Cosmos. We're running, I think it's now called Robbie's Wondrous One Shot. Some fantastic players there. We just kind of opened Pandora's box, getting jumping in through our prologue and getting into some of the real meat of the game. If you like some of these wonderful voices that you're hearing right now, you'll hear them also on that wonderful podcast. And if you're looking for something that's not D&D but D&D related, I also run Vampires and Vitae. We drop every Friday. Our latest game that we did is one of our favorites that I think the whole group enjoyed. We're coming up just over that year, and we're getting close to wrapping up season one. So things are getting really exciting. It's a wonderful time to jump in and join us.
Hey guys, it's Roger. Eartha and the Unforgiving here in
Very
White Plume Mountain. I run Demolition Force on Mondays. Started out as the Lost Mine of Fandelver and has morphed into my own crazy homebrew with touches of different modules. My players asked for dragons, so I am indulging them, and they're going to get more dragons than they know what to do with. So if you like the dragon side of Dungeons and Dragons, definitely check it out. We've got a really big party of 9 to 10 people, um, sometimes more, sometimes less, but usually it's a 9 person party, which is enormous for D&D. But yeah, like Rob said, the crazy voices and all the wonderful characters, they're all there. You get them 6 days a week with Pop Culture Cosmos.
I do. Every Monday night, I am the Dungeon Master for Reckless Moves. You can read about it at recklessmoves.com. It's D&D 5th edition, and the only thing I can guarantee is that stupid things will happen.
it's like, yeah, it's like you've listened to us before. Let's
I'm
do
ready.
Yeah. Gee whiz.
Let me interrupt for a second. Which one of you guys is streaming to Twitch? You didn't change the title. Yep. Just want to let you know. I always try to watch so I can at least moderate if I can't stream.
Awesome. I love how video gamey this particular module is. It's really cool. Right. Ooh, I love that image. Super cool. Feel like I'm
Like-
in a Ninja Warrior.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like American Ninja Warrior stuff here.
Okay, so when you say it erupts, so is it like, because you said it was mud, is it like a mud geyser?
Yes.
It's not just mud, boiling mud.
Okay. Do
So
we
now they're
have
not
a,
just hanging; they're slippery.
yeah,
And probably moving because Nora just scooted
yeah,
across
right.
the wall.
Hey, Rogers, how's your dexterity? Anyone kind
Okay.
of, okay.
I only have a +1 on Dex.
+1 on dex, 7 smokers, how's your dex?
Um, +2, but I have an idea. It may be stupid.
No
So
kidding.
Nora got all the way across, no problem, right? How far is it across? Are these 5 or 10 foot blocks? No, no, no. From where Nora is to us, what's the distance? I'm sorry, 90 feet. Well, I have 150 feet of rope. Can anyone throw a piton attached to a rope 90 feet
I
so
mean,
Nora can catch it?
I got a hand crossbow. I could tie it to a bolt.
Hmm. That because what I'm thinking is if we have a rope that goes across, it might be easier to like hold on to.
Sure. At least give
Yeah.
us, maybe bring down the DC of that.
Yeah, I have a light crossbow. It's got a little
Yeah.
bit better range. It's
Just don't want to
8320.
hit Nora. We want to shoot
Right.
past Nora so she can grab the rope.
Yeah. I mean, either
So, and it's
or.
silk rope, so it should be less than hempen rope, right? Less weight. Of course, I mean, I bought that specifically for other reasons, but this would apply.
Yeah.
It's worth a
I mean,
shot. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
worth a shot.
get out, chow.
It's worth a
Uh,
shot. Get it?
let's see what my hand crossbow actually, like what its length is. Anybody off the top of their head before I have to look it up what its distance is?
Yeah, if
Okay.
you just click on the
Oh,
yeah.
a light crossbow distance, you mean?
Yeah, isn't it like 60?
It's 80. It's 80 short, 320 long.
So
No,
it,
he's got that's a light crossbow. He has a hand crossbow.
Oh, yeah, I have a light crossbow.
yeah, let's go for the light crossbow because I don't think our hand crossbow is gonna make it. Well, I mean, it can
Light
make it.
crossbow plus
Get the-
one. It's the only plus weapon I have.
Yeah, there you
Oh
go.
yeah.
Yeah, then
Mine's
definitely.
just a regular. I
Yeah.
don't have the +1.
It's a plus 7 at 80. You said this is 90 though, so it would be with disadvantage to
Right.
what I want to do is I want to shoot past her. Like I guess that at least try to hit the door. So I don't want to hit Nora.
Yeah, you just want to embed it in the wall kind of situation, right?
Does anyone have any other better distance than me?
Yeah, has anybody got a longbow or something like that?
No, I got the hand crossbow. I mean, I could pop dimension door.
Oh, I do have a longbow actually.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. That's going to be 100
Yeah, that'll
foot
clear the distance.
and 600 foot or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to try that then? Because I think it would be. I'm not the right guy to shoot crossbows. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I have a crossbow just so I can have a weapon.
Right. All right. Yeah, I can give it a shot. See what happens.
Again, same joke. Ditto.
Oh well. Okay. Make the attempt and see what happens. With disadvantage. Okay.
Well, if it's a longbow, she shouldn't have disadvantage because
Right?
of the distance.
What's your minimum distance? Ah, that
Oh,
makes
okay, gotcha.
I had disadvantage picked on my sheet. Hey.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
What did you shoot at her?
Oh my
What?
We
To
like
what?
her. Disappearing arrows is not good on your allies.
Nora disappeared.
Yeah.
Did it stick into anything? Or did it just land there? Roll those dice. Melinda, you fired your shot. You pick.
Higher. Low.
50. It's out there.
43.
3.
She said low. She said low. She kind of faded it out.
Sorry. Nice.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
So
Well,
we still need somebody with high dexterity to go across first because I don't
that-
know how well that would
I have-
hold.
+3 to Dex,
Yeah,
+4 to Strength.
I got my dex is huge. I think I got like +6. Let me double check that.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was asking who had the lowest, because I was going to give some bardic inspiration for those saving throws.
I've got guidance. Bless. Yeah.
So I'll do for Seven Smokes, bardic inspiration. At my level, it's a D8, and I think Dolores is our second lowest. So I'll pop 2 bardic inspirations, so a D8 on saving throws.
Cool.
Thank you.
So who's going to go across first?
Oh, honey, hold my hoops, and I take my earrings out and I give them to somebody.
Oh
I
my
will
God.
try.
Hold on. Let me see what I'm doing here. Do-do-do.
And I also have a get out of jail free card if I fall.
All right. I'm going to.
Boiling mud.
Yeah, well, I can dimension door if I'm off, and I can use dimension door as a reaction.
Well, there's only 3 of us, right?
Yeah.
I really thought
Alright.
that you were just going to
I
say
could
that.
just cast Bless. 4?
4 total.
Shit. Oh. Well, consider that an upcast. I'll take a second level spell slot off instead. So everybody has Bless.
Nice.
I fixed my spell slots.
Do we have that already preset?
So what do we need to roll? Are we rolling one at a time?
Oh, see, that would be for Dex. I'm great at Strength +0. I should have cast on my.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
3
Maybe a
times.
strength
This
check.
one down here goes off every minute and 30 seconds, roughly, you said? Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, there's like. Hold on, one more time. Sorry, I was. Okay. 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 The southern.
So the one at the south is going
So-
off every 3
yeah.
minutes, and the one in the north is going off every 5 minutes.
So we're looking at in a total of 15 minutes, 3 times 15. So we'll get you to 15. So you get exactly 1 minute without any traversing passes. Within that time. Yeah. Oh, did you? Sorry.
Yeah, so it's the south one goes off every 3 minutes, and the north one goes off every 5 minutes.
Okay, so just had that backwards. So if
So there
we
should be a 2-minute interval
oh
at a certain point.
yes. Okay. So you're gonna have to deal with one geyser, essentially. Okay.
All right. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, so I think I mean, at least when I jump, I'm gonna wait for the one that is closest to us, the one that's erupted.
Oh,
Okay, so
Oh,
no more
shit.
rope.
there you go.
All right.
Was a good idea.
Hey, how much Seven Smokes, how much weight can your disc carry?
Well, if I'd thought of that, good question.
What do you
That
have, Tensor's
is-
floating disc?
Yeah.
It carries
Like 400 pounds?
500 pounds.
And
500.
and how far away are you allowed to be away from it?
Okay, well, here's the problem. All right, that's okay. Here, let me link it. That's easier. Just 1 second.
It moves pretty slow, though.
Well, it's not just that. It won't work in this situation if you read. I mean,
It just doesn't work. That's cool. It was just an idea.
yeah, but here's the crux of it. I need to reload. You need to be sorry. You need to reload roll 20. That would have been a neat idea, except for it can't cross an elevation change of 10 feet or more.
Yeah. I knew
Sure.
there
Now,
was some more
but how far is it between discs? Because it floats. Okay, well then, and how much elevation change is there between discs? So it follows me if I make it a. So here's the risk. You guys can all sit on it and
No.
wait for that gap, and if I make it across, it'll just follow me across.
I mean, what's your strength modifier? Because that was a saving throw.
0.
Uh,
But I have a D4 and I have a Bardic.
True.
yeah. Okay.
It's just an idea. That way we're all going across at one time.
But I weigh 240 pounds. And then if you're counting encumbrance as well, then that's
Oh gosh.
a lot more.
How much does a Triton weigh?
I mean, I'm little.
Yeah, I don't think it's meant for transportation. It's meant for hauling loot.
Oh
Right.
god.
Yep.
Seven Smokes, are you trying to say that I'm not a treasure?
Never would I imply that.
I mean, conceptually, I think it's a fun narrative.
I was
it's a-
thinking of using something else, but it's my only 5th level spell.
I mean, if the DM says okay, it's kind of a neat way to circumnavigate the problem. I mean, there's going to be risk involved, but I think that's what you're doing is you're diminishing the risk in between one player to roll compared to how many jumps is that. So every time that we make a jump, the more people that roll, we have a higher likelihood of success. So if we can diminish that into just between one individual.
Oh, we roll each one?
Yeah. I assume.
Yeah. So delete removing some of that compound possibility could be very useful because only you need to make that save and compared to all of us.
So it
Right.
has to
Okay.
travel 20 feet behind you.
Right.
If you're within 20. Okay.
Right. Right.
Right. Right. So it
So
has to
how many
follow
checks do I
at
have to
least
make?
20 feet away.
I mean, I'm not sure, guys. This is a +0 I've got.
Right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right.
Okay.
Well, if you do it physically, you're going to be doing that regardless, including all the rest of us if we don't find a circumnavigation.
That's a good point.
I have a +8 to strength, so I don't know if there's anything that I could.
Could you carry him? What kind of character are you, Seven Smokes?
I'm a wizard.
You're a what? Tiefling?
I'm a wizard.
And what are you, Dolores, as a species?
Titan.
You're
Triton.
you're a Titan?
Triton.
No,
Titan
Triton.
fish person.
Yeah.
Underwater.
Yeah, right. What's your encumbrance weight? Could you carry him on his back? Because that way because you could
Yeah,
try
but
to
then
pass the strength
Pretty sure
check.
that
Yeah, but that's going to give her disadvantage on everything.
Yeah. Not if doesn't weigh as much as her armor she's already carrying. Okay.
Yeah, that's in rules as written.
Sure.
Carrying
Yeah, right.
another
Well, there's
person,
another option.
another medium creature is
Maddie,
rules
you have
as
a much
written.
better chance of getting across, and if you have guidance and bardic inspiration too, right?
Mhm.
Why don't
Yeah,
you go
blast.
across, like hammer this piton into the rock over there? Let's on this side we'll fasten the rope. At least we'll have. I'd rather have a rope to go across than this loose chain.
Right.
Or at least what I was seeing was almost a rope as like a safety net, kind of.
Yeah, that's
Even
what
if
I
you
was
fell
thinking. You
off.
have the rope running alongside the chain, so you can hold on to the rope as you're going from one to the other to at least gain advantage on each of those rolls.
Right. And then
Oh yeah,
and if
yeah,
you
okay.
and if you have the pecans, the things that go into the wall, or I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, we could
Yeah,
we could loose
Titan.
we could loose a couple of the eyes because it has a steel eye in that and use that as the guide down the rope. Hold on to this. That way, no matter what, at least even if you fall, at least you're still connected to the rope.
Assuming that I do this all the way across, could I not just weave the rope through the chains that are suspended from the?
To try to make them stop swinging.
Yeah,
Oh
to make
yeah,
them not quite so volatile
Sure,
and make the
stabilize them
rope
more.
straight. Yeah,
that could be clever.
it would have to be down at the bottom of the platform, I suppose.
I mean, I could do this instantly with Dimension Door, but then you're burning my one of two of my high levels, which is fine, but just keep that in mind. So I could Dimension Door the entire distance, carry the rope with me, or get over to where she disappeared. Actually, I guess the rope is still over there. Be able to fashion it in, and that will take care of it. The only detriment there is that we're burning just one of my big level spells, which is fine. This is what it takes to get over the thing,
You know what'd be really cool right here?
Mm.
Bigby's hand.
right?
Well, yeah, I have that, but the range. That's what I was thinking, but the
Okay.
range is 60. Oh, and the range is 120.
Oh.
All right, I'm just gonna carry you across, and then you're gonna have to.
There you go. You can do.
You're
one
gonna
at a time.
attach a rope to my waist, and if I fall, tug.
Yeah, right.
right.
Okay, so I'm going to cast my my 5th level spell.
Hold on. What's your other 5th level spells?
That is what I chose for my 5th level.
That is your
That's
only
it. Yeah.
because I got 2. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, but what are they? And are they as
Yeah,
handy?
yeah. I mean, I
I'm a
have.
wizard, so I just got level 9.
No,
I just got.
Yeah, it's got to be. That's actually my level 4. So I could burn my level 4 and keep my greater restoration at level 5.
I mean, I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna link this just so you know what it does.
Right. Bixby Hands is awesome. Really useful spell.
Yeah. So what I've done is you can actually do clench fist, but not
Somebody.
yeah. You do a not interposing, the clench fist, you just grab someone and just move them across and let
Right.
go.
Yep. Well, I guess it's up to you
So-
then if you want to burn or not, because I just I didn't know that my level 4. I just got
To
the
hold
level.
that until we need it.
Yeah.
All right, so it moves up to 60 feet per turn.
Right. So it'd
So
be
that would be
two turns across. It's a minute, so it's
right.
10 turns.
Yeah, so you can make 5 trips,
Yep.
round trip, and there's only 4 of us, so
It would work, but I think also Dimension Door with a rope, if that does in fact keep us safer, which it seems like. I mean, on a side note, I've done this before, like
Sure.
on a
Sure.
rope with just 2 ropes across a ravine
Right.
with a
Right.
carabiner attached, but you
Mm.
know,
I don't think Dimension Door would work though because
I have the
you're
distance.
there's
No,
already
but I'm
rope on the
saying-
side at this point.
Ah, yes, I see what you're saying.
You could just
is
attach that rope.
Yeah.
is the rope still there though? Because he said that the rope, the arrow came loose when the geyser went off.
So
Okay,
would
so
Dimension
we
Door
have the
work
rope.
to carry across a rope?
Yeah, I can carry a whole person. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you still have the rope on one side or the other. Dimension Door isn't going to stretch it across because you're literally traveling through a different dimension to get to the other side.
Mm. That makes sense because it's not on my.
Yeah, I mean, if he used Dimension Door to get over there safely, you shoot it over there and he could attach it.
Yeah.
He has Titans with him and stuff. As long as he doesn't disappear as soon as the arrow gets there.
Have it. Yeah.
Piton.
Yeah. Piton. As long as I have this stuff on me, you know,
Right.
I can't stretch something like Roger's saying, but I can have something on me. But you know what? Using using your hand, takes, you know, because you're still going to have to do ability checks even with the rope, even if it's makes it a lower DC or whatever. So maybe your hand, because it can do so many trips and carry us all over, diminishes that problem.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't
Um,
fail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's DM discretion.
Yes.
It is DM discretion, but what I could do is I could just like grab you with the hand. It's like, you ever watch King Kong?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So grab
Yeah,
the
it's King Kong grabbing Fay Ray off of the top of the building and just carrying her around.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I
I'm
think
going way back with the 1940s King
Yeah.
Kong.
It depends on which King Kong you saw. Is it
I've
Margot
seen them
Robbie? Is
all.
it Fay Ray? Is it
it's always going to be Margot Robbie.
okay?
I love the Fay Ray. That was the first movie I actually went to by myself in the movie theater. It was
That's-
playing at a movie theater in my neighborhood, and my mom let me go by myself. That was the movie that I saw. It's always stuck in my head.
Wow.
There you go. There's some flash from the past right there.
It was not when it first came out, though.
I was gonna say you don't sound that old.
Yeah.
I'm not that old. Just don't ask my kids.
All right, guys. So yeah, just make a choice in between those two things. So we're gonna have me to dimension the door and have the rope, or do the hands. In the hands, we have almost guaranteed success. Well, less diminished likelihood of failure. Where dimension door will give us a lower DC, possibly. Sure.
Because
Because
we don't
then
want
we're
to.
burning 2 high-level spells.
Yeah.
That's the point, and we don't know what we're
Yeah.
up against next.
If we just do the Big B's hand, the whole thing can be done in 1 minute because
Right.
that's the time of the
Including
spell.
me.
Exactly. So it can make 5 trips. There's only 4 of us,
Right.
so we could do it in between.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I can hold back dimension door. So I'll go last, essentially.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, if Sweetness falls, he could do Dimension Door before he hits the stuff as a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. So we think there's a safe thing on the other side, a
Yes.
platform like we're standing on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cast it, and I'm gonna start by who am I carrying first?
I don't think it matters
Um,
only that me goes last.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll carry Sweetness across first.
Thought I was going last.
Oh, I don't
No,
know the
he goes
character. I
last.
can't
Yeah.
tell who's talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll
That's
go.
Rob.
Okay, got it. So I'll get Rob last, then I'll carry. Who's going first then?
Dolores can go first.
All right, so move Dolores across, I guess.
It says I'm a medium creature.
I mean,
Yeah.
his strength is. It has a strength of 26.
Okay.
Okay.
Should really travel this more often, to be honest.
I always picture like the hand from Hamburger, the guy in Hamburger Helper,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The helping hand.
the helping hand. Oh, there you go. Very good. Okay, so I assume that's cross.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the next would be whom?
No.
It
I
has
think
a
he was
it
doing
can
one at a
carry
time, but
yeah, it doesn't have a weight limit. It's a matter of strength. It's strength 26. Yes.
yes. Yeah. So it takes 2 turns.
What I'm doing is I'm doing a clenched fist, but I'm not uh right. Sorry, it's grasping hand.
Yeah.
And with a willing target, they don't have if they don't resist, then there's no check. And
Cool.
okay, well let's do that.
Yoink.
Sorry to ruin your encounter, Andrew.
Well,
That one down though.
I used my only 5th level spell to do it.
Yeah.
That's why we have cool stuff though.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
yeah,
awesome to be able to do it.
I don't know how we're getting back.
Right. Well, maybe I'll. Okay. That maybe.
Maybe there's an exit this way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, because that is carrying us across. Yeah. Because we did have that 150 feet.
Okay.
All right.
Is there a door? Where's Maddie when you need her? I don't know if I have thieves' tools.
Can we try? Yeah, let's try the door. Is it locked? Okay. Cool.
No need for thieves' tools. Awesome.
Looks like there's another door. Can I try the next door? Is it locked? Yes, okay. Oh yes. I'm fine.
Am I in the right spot?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
seems
that's right. You still have one skeleton, right? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he couldn't go with us. He said we got to that point and he said he couldn't go with us.
okay.
All right.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay, well,
Oh,
let's
hell yeah.
try. Let's let him try the door then.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Right.
Number
Okay.
9 is doing fine. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Blackness.
Okay, is it like a magical blackness, or does a like having dark vision? Oh, okay. Can I cast Can I use fairy fire as a light source?
Well, I have a light cantrip.
Okay, let's try the cantrip first before I burn us
I'm
through.
gonna try to cast light in the side of the room. Does it work?
Maybe cast it on a coin or something and toss it in.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
All right,
you
I'll
could
do that.
have an arrow or something that you could cast it on if you want to just do that and toss it in the room.
I've got copper.
Okay.
Well, I don't. I can make the whole thing light. But that was a good question.
Again, why am I so specific in my cantrip?
I'm only gonna light the head side. Let's take a chance.
All right, 15. Yeah.
Roll a D2.
Somebody's got copper to burn.
This is weird, guys. Like, it. So did that work? Does light cantrip light the room?
All right,
Oh,
let's try
crap.
something. Let's try something more simple, but could just be a different answer. Can I light a torch and throw a torch into the room?
Oh, there you go.
Is you're so low tech.
It does work.
Hey, does it really? Yes, that's what I do. I will remove a torch from my swallows. Okay. Oof.
Hmm.
Okay.
Uh, do I want to do that? I'm gonna try. I guess I'll use that spell.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to just since normal light doesn't work. I'm assuming this is magical darkness.
I think that's a good assumption.
I'm gonna try to dispel the darkness.
Cool.
That's almost up there with I catch magic missile into the darkness.
I was thinking about doing guiding bolt.
Yep. Yep. I'm glad at least somebody else has heard it.
So if it's above the 4th level, I have to do an ability check on it. So I don't know if this can even work. Does it?
Hey.
Hey,
You could-
I
I
can
can
the
see it.
room.
Yeah.
Looks like Strahd.
Sounds like creepy man.
Uh,
Let's get out of the straight. Let's get out of the straight line.
I assume we're rolling initiative then, based on that
I
statement.
cast garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Great.
Are we running for initiative?
Yes.
There's a YouTuber that I follow, and he was doing this one thing about some of the worst homebrew classes that people put in D&D Beyond, and one of them was a garlic bread cleric, and they could literally cast garlic bread. Yeah, he was like, "Oh my god, this was supposed to be the worst. I love this character. I want to make one of these characters."
Right.
That's great.
Well, I got a nat one. Holy moly!
Let's get out of a line.
Dolores.
Let's get out of a line.
Hey, it sounds like one of my children is finishing to build that thing that I was working on.
Hey, that's a thing.
So I don't have to.
Um,
Sometimes I like my kids.
yes, I am. Magic missile.
Pew pew pew.
Yeah. Pew. Sorry, I closed my character sheet for some reason.
No. It's not bad. 10.
I'm sure. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. I'm not going in that room, but I am going to. We have. I'm sorry. How many melee classes do we have?
I'm a control bard.
Cleric barbarian.
I think it's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to then cast a. I am going to cast 4th level Scorching Ray.
Into it.
Which
Into it.
is 5 rays at this level.
Oof, that's what's up.
God damn.
Nice.
All 5 at him. So I'll roll the 2 hits first. And you just tell me which ones, if any, to roll for damage. I assume. Oh, that one didn't. God. Okay, so both 21s hit. Okay, so 3. That's
You already
1,
have 4, right?
2,
Well, I guess it's 5.
3. So that's 21 damage. Fire. And my kind of slow to act New Burkett missing New Snarla is going to just take 1 longbow attack. 19 for 8 piercing. It doesn't hurt him at all. Oh, okay, got it. So got it. Okay. I'm assuming the other people saw that piercing damage. Well,
Mm.
yeah, because it happened right after mine. So,
Okay.
all right, that's my turn. Thank you. I'm gonna. I guess I'll just stay where I am because I'm in the back. Yep.
All right.
Have fun storming the castle.
All right. Person roves are not put together at all, and he needs quite a bit of fashion advice. So I'm going to say command, and my command will be to dance if he doesn't pass. Yes. Gonna save it. He sure does. Well, that is unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, right. Well, fabulous. And I realized. Can I get past my guys? Is that possible, or am I small enough to squeeze past them? All right. So then I will move in and get right. Yeah, cool. So then I'll move past them and get into that corner. I don't need to do anything on my bonus right this moment. And I think that will end my turn. Yes, that ends my turn. Oh, I shine bright like a diamond, darling. You don't even need the sun with me in the room.
Oh my. I'm hoping that means he's not as powerful.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Unarmed strike. 25 definitely hits. 10 bludgeoning? No problem. 10 athletics? Oh.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Okay. That wasn't very nice. This garment is chiffon. A 15 hits. Yes.
Wow.
10. And another acrobatics check. Oof, not as good.
Ooh.
The first time someone said that to me and I didn't like it.
All right. So I would like to spiritual weapon. And force damage. Oh, wait a minute. I got my character sheet in the way. Yeah. Uh, actually, let's put it like between me and him. Between him and the party. Yeah, there. That's a bonus action. I'm getting to it. Calm down. That was just a bonus action. Jeez, silly sword. Then I will move in and use my action. Do. So 20 hits, I'm guessing. It's a 185 right now. Is my total hit points.
Oh my gosh.
So another 10 points of slashing damage, which I'm guessing probably doesn't do full. Wait a minute. Oops. Let me find it. You want me to just drop the whole thing in the chat? That's right. He's undead. Fuck. Forgot about that. Stupid thing. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Now, does that count for this turn, or would that be for the next turn? All right. Well, shit. If that's the case, then I'm gonna. Oh, shit. What am I gonna do? Because I already used the bonus action, but I need to switch weapons.
Mm.
Unless I can use the spiritual weapon again. Okay. Or what was it? That was Spirit Guardian, right? Was it? Oh, what spell did I cast? Spiritual weapon. Right. Yeah, because then he'll be stuck again. So here's another 9 points of force damage.
Just banked a vampire? Is that what just happened?
Yep.
Making sure I was understanding what was happening.
Really have anything else I could do because I'm holding this sword. Well, do Toll the Dead. But that's isn't that necrotic damage? Okay. Wasn't sure because it's necrotic. So I am 5th level, so it would be 2d12 if he fails.
Incredible.
So he needs that. What's he got to save? Wisdom. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Amazing.
Did not see that coming. 11. Could have been better, but could have been worse too. Could have been
Yep.
2.
Yeah.
Nope, that will end my turn.
Those were D12 rolls.
Yeah.
That's exactly median then. Well,
Yep.
a little lower than median, but pretty good.
Just under.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. So if I move to whoops, I forgot I had my little measuring tool. If I move to here because Wave has a 10-foot reach, I can go pokey pokey from here, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Pokey pokey. It's so great. Oh my god. Okay, now. Character ability modify. Okay. And I'm going to use dual wielder. I don't have two things, but I do have extra attack. So I'm gonna attack again. With the trident. Buddy. Fantastic. And no, that's my turn.
All right. Burkett is going to move his distance, but I can't see through him, so I'm just going to move. I'm going to move anyway because I need line of sight to do anything. So, at 10 feet away. So Burkett is going to shoot a longbow. And I know the piercing is, halved for him. But nonetheless, he's going to shoot. And I'm going to try something. Well, that hits.
Oh shit.
Mm,
I should hope so.
wow.
So that is necrotic
Oh.
damage. I don't know if that does damage, but he can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Mm.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to stay. I'm going to back to the corner just to make room for anyone else that needs to come through or something. Also, I don't want to be near a vampire.
Right. Okay, no problem. Just before, do we consider this character, this creature, a undead?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no, I had such a great idea, but unfortunately, it's undead. I was going to phantasmal force my hair into shining like the sun and scare him, but that was unfortunately he is undead and it did not work on undead. All right. So as long as it's just verbal components. Let me double check. Cast action. Components. Duration. I think I can do heat metal without verbally. Where do I find? Oh, okay. Nope. Then I will attempt to my action will be to try to disengage essentially from him. So just a strength check. Unfortunate. Let me double check to see if I have
Heat metal wouldn't have worked because it's verbal, somatic, and material.
I need all three. Yeah. Makes
Yep.
sense. Okay, so then as a nope. Make a dimension. Nope, that wouldn't work. Well, I guess it could work, but it'll be too much of a cost. Urgh. Well, can I, because I have it moved, can I use my bonus actions to kick him? All right. No problem. With disadvantage, no problem.
With your tiny little feet.
All right. And that's just a strength, right?
Yep. 11.
I do not like to be handled in this way, you bloodsucker. All right. That ends my turn. Uh-huh. Uh, okay.
Don't
Not
worry, Sweetness. If he turns you, I'll kill you.
this man has not even gotten me dinner yet. Trying to bite on my neck without.
Huzzah!
Lovely. And I mean, yeah,
Oh
okay,
Jesus!
okay.
Oh my
Five,
God!
2, 3,
That's
4.
a DC 18. Holy hell!
Acrobatics.
Yes! Yes! Go Sweetness!
Yeah,
That
shake
hair product is working for you, Sweetness.
that. It's nothing but my natural relaxers. All right, that does. I mean, it's not even my turn. At least I'm not dead.
Alrighty. So for yeah. Shit.
I assume
I get a no. He turned into miss, so I don't get the opportunity attack. Oh
very cool.
shit!
Nice.
Whew. Yeah, you don't even need that Endamos.
Yeah, I think he just missed.
All
Guys,
right.
also remember if some of you guys have that +8 and the +4 if you need to use it.
Yep. So I want to move my weapon right over to him and smack him with that again. That's the spiritual weapon. That's a bonus action. 13 misses. All right. Well, for my first action, I'm going to cast another spell. This one's concentration. Level 3. Spirit Guardian. No. Who the hell does my guy worship? Is there a neutral orc god?
Kronk. Lesser known.
He would, yeah, it would, yeah, he would look like a
Isn't
whatever.
Grumsh, one-eyed Grumsh, isn't he neutral?
Is he neutral? I thought he was evil.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah. So he is within 15 feet of me.
It doesn't say. Oh yeah, he's not. He's evil. So never mind.
Yeah. So it would just be some angelic form because I'm neutral. All right. So does he take? He takes half damage. Yeah. Okay. So. Yep. All right. So here's the other thing. I have to hold on to Black Razor in order for my haste to stay. But if I'm holding Black Razor with one hand, because I'm not wielding it, I'm just holding it, then I could use my Warhammer one-handed with the other hand. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna slip right over here and try to thwack him. Do a 17 hit. 12. And that will end my turn. But the spirit guardians stay up for 10 minutes or until I lose concentration. Let me put a concentration on there. I forget you don't have the API for that. Like, hey, wait a minute, where is it?
Yes. I'm going to move into the room, but I'm going to go on the far side. Whoops. Wrong tool.
Love that comic.
Yeah, right. And I mean, my +3 trident. Got to do it.
Yeah. Get him, Wave.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Such a cool weapon.
Shut up, Black Razor. You can't do anything right now. You're helping all you can. Yes, exactly. But he is. You're doing enough. You're giving me the haste. We're good.
Yeah. And engage in 2 weapons. Oh, okay. I'm not fighting with 2 weapons. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Hey!
Huzzah!
Yeah. So I've basically poked him to the point where he kind of looks a little bit like a pincushion. My last poke though goes like straight through his chest cavity, and like I can feel the wall and the metal from the trident kind of grate on each other, and then I pull it back out, and like little bits of his body are hanging from the end of the fork.
Oh. Yeah.
Was
You're,
that too much?
you're a fish person and you scare it away.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to look at this coffin.
There's no way out of here. Interesting.
Let's check
Okay.
for traps.
Yeah, right. Well, we don't have a rogue.
Well, anybody could check. Yeah.
Step
Yeah,
back and just have them go open. Hey,
Good
would you
idea.
open that chest, please?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to get
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Back in the hallway.
Yes. Please. And thank you.
He did.
Thank you, Nine.
He didn't even have a pillow. What kind of luxury does this guy do? And who got his suit tailored that well?
So nothing happened when he opened it?
I'd like to investigate this.
Can I
Yeah,
help?
I'll approach.
And just give an advantage to somebody who's investigating.
Guidance.
Hmm.
All right, so I'll add 4 to that.
Your bardic, I think, is good for 10 minutes, so you don't need it like you.
Oh yeah. So 23.
Oh shit! No, I'm not casting the guidance. I wouldn't
I'll
cast that
yeah,
that would
because
make
I
my
already
spirit
had
guardians.
I already had it on me.
Yeah, and that would
I'll
make my spirit guardians go away.
all right. I'll open the bottom.
Holy!
Jeez.
10,000 silver
moly.
and 9,000 gold.
Yeah, I'm going to be covered in jewels from head to toe.
You'll be able to get some fly extensions.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if they make toe rings, but I'm going to have them commissioned.
Is that right? Oh, you already wrote it.
Ow!
I would like to have
Magic.
those scrolls to transcribe, please. Back at camp.
I'm good with that.
Wow.
All right, reading.
Okay. Wait.
Well,
Underneath the purple, underneath this stuff. A warhammer.
So I'm guessing at this point, Black Razor and Wave are reacting, or would be.
Okay. Well, I'll move the tapestry, but what does it? What does it do?
It's the third weapon.
Oh.
Well, dwarvish. So
Okay. Um, I'll.
damn.
I mean, I'm a wizard, right? Okay. Well, I'll pick it up.
Shockwave?
To who? What? Whoa.
That's a huge one. Plus 3 back. So he can have 2
Oh.
concentration spells going at the same time? Wow.
Oh. Holy cow.
Out, and it will reveal the location of any secret or concealed doors within 30 feet.
That can stack super high.
so we don't need a rogue.
Yeah.
Hey, Whelm is almost as smart as Black Razor.
So. All right. Well, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, that,
I'm unused to this. I've been wielding a quarterstaff, and now I've got this.
we'll just put like a glowy orb thing on top of it so you feel more comfortable.
I'm sorry. What?
We'll just put a glowy orb thing on top of it so you feel more comfortable.
Okay. So, oh, wow.
Yeah, these
So I
weapons
don't
are
get-
super powerful.
Yeah, I don't. Not only don't I get disadvantage, but that's some pretty awesome stats.
Yeah, that's legit. That is legit.
So we just killed its master.
Yeah. How long have you? How long have you been down here? Oh,
It used to be. Didn't you say the vampire's name was Tenmir?
oh.
So we just killed his former master.
Whoops.
Well,
But
hey,
he's been basically in a coffin. How long have you been down there?
Right.
so this means we get to
Oh.
keep this one?
Huh. Yeah,
Yes.
the gods still want him.
Mm.
Okay, well,
These things
I'm
do
going to
cool
ask Mom
things.
if there's any secret doors in this room. Okay, thank you.
How's everyone's health going?
So
Okay.
this is just a dead end. So we've cleared this dungeon.
I am just suffering.
Oh no!
How many, speaking of which, how many hit points do I have now?
Did
Jesus.
we? Oh no, there's still one area we didn't go to.
I am gonna
Down
count.
this
no one,
way.
if no one else
Wait a
needs
minute.
healing, I'm gonna
Why am I
cast.
at 168?
Yeah, do it, babe.
Yeah, I already took that off. Oh, that's right. I didn't get the killing blow. So I didn't get his hit points.
Yeah, they don't stack though. It's whatever you kill last.
Right, but it only lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, I see. So you're still on the last 24.
Right.
That makes sense.
Seven.
I would like to do that.
So 3 plus 7.
I'll stand guard.
10. 4. Anybody else need healing?
No.
Didn't know I was a frontliner, did you? Hit dice.
I didn't even have.
Song
I
of
didn't
Rest.
even have to rage.
Yep. And then another d6. Maybe use one more.
I gotta step away for a minute. Okay.
Needed 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's good enough for me. I'm going to use 2 hit dice too. Use a spell though. But everyone else is good though, so that's good. Healing word. Let's drop that down. God, there's so much management with Bard. I loved my idea of trying to turn my hair into the sun.
That was pretty cool. It was creative. I like that. All right, be back in 5.
I feel a little bad about like circumnavigating the jumpy thing though. It was a great idea. We had like 3 great ideas, you know what I mean?
Not gonna lie, I was just gonna go doink, 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 doink all the way across. I know, but that's, yeah. I would have been so linear on that, I wouldn't even have thought about anything else. So funny how. Yeah, right? Crazy. Crazy. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Right? Amazing. I am looking forward to it as well. And the last one that I watched was King of All Monsters or whatever that was called. Yeah. Oh my yeah. I was like, yeah. But I was like, "Holy moly." And there were so many just, like, great if you had taken a screenshot, they would have made so many, like, great metal album covers. It was just yeah, it was oh god, crazy. Yeah, no, they're pretty fun. About an hour.
Back. Hey, Maddie, what time do you have to stop?
We've gotta stop around, like, 5:30, 6-ish in there, in that part.
Pacific, right? You're in the same time zone.
Yes. Should. Underlining should. Yeah. The Tasha encounter should have taken about an hour. Yeah, right? Yeah, no, for every 5 tiles that you guys would have awakened with some, by stepping out of the safety of the light would have turned into a tile golem. It was a whole thing. Yeah, well. Oh, my stars. Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, that was quick. Mhm. Oh, okay. Oh.
Anyone
Wait.
else freaked out?
Yeah, Wave, you got any ideas here, buddy? Donna? Quiet?
I don't see a name anyway. Who the hell are these people?
No. Oh. No. Dave, come back. Mm.
Oh.
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 Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're quite handy and good personalities. Mm. I myself am amazed that this small frame can hold all of this personality sometimes. Mm. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We're way cooler. And we do shit. And they're not going to be stuck on a wall somewhere.
Oh shit.
This feels
I
like
love that guy.
Buying him a beer later.
Yeah, or a castle.
Yeah.
Nice home. I don't know. At least a townhome.
something with a
Yeah,
nice
something good.
thatched roof.
I mean, if we have a residence someplace, he can always use our loft. No Airbnb needed. What are you using to do that double track system? It looks so cool every time you do it.
The
The
what?
when you take all those people and you move them,
The mass move.
yeah, like and it has the yellow line behind it. Super cool. Yeah, right. I'm a big fan of it. Big fan indeed.
So we need to go up this way, right?
Yeah, we have to get back to. Oh, we have to check out with the Sphinx. Sphinx is gone.
Yeah, we haven't explored this part over here.
I think it's the only place we haven't gone, but we don't. There could be secret places we could now look for.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a hammer that knows where things are.
This up here.
I mean, I'm not too taxed out. How's everyone else's stats doing?
I'm
I'm
good.
good.
Yeah,
Down a couple spell slots, but that's it.
But everybody agrees, right? We're heading in this direction.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still got. So you lost your 5th. I still have my 4th and 3rd. I'm down 1 first.
Ah,
You did the spell last time. I'll try. Oh God.
Wait for it. Shit. I destroy my office.
Oh God.
Oh. This is going to be fun.
Mm.
Black Razor, you ready? Well, let me take my concentration off because that spell is gone at this point.
Come on, sweetness. You can load. There you go.
yeah, I just said the same thing.
Core. Initiative.
God, I'm rolling so shitty. Initiative.
Mine should be up there. I'm not seeing it though.
You did not select your token.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a cool
well,
idea.
Yeah, it's not in the turn order, but you rolled.
Yeah, so select
You
it,
gotta-
your token, roll again, and then just update with the initiative.
You
that
could
you
just you could just go into the turn order and click on the number and you can update it.
All right, cool. So then I'm just gonna change the number.
God damn it, I had it highlighted.
So initiative 22. Is that I'm using my first one, obviously.
Oh, of course. Now I get a fucking nat 20.
No, it's supposed to be 22.
Yeah, you gotta click on the turn order on the number.
Oh, do you want me to
on
do?
your initiative in the turn order, and just you can update it.
17.
Hey,
Yay! I
you
learned
did it!
things.
Look at you.
Yahoo! All right. Okay. Well, that's quite a lot. That's a tall order to do. Okay. Kind of a tall order. Give me a second. Let me take a look. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna come out swinging. Polymorph on the one to the left, from my left. This one. Yep, that one. Yep. All right. I'll
What
throw.
are you polymorphing into?
And no, I'm polymorphing him into a
That's
puppy.
what I mean.
No, into a kitten.
Into a kitten. All right. No.
The most vicious polymorph there is.
Yeah, let me double check that's in the chat.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Mhm.
Oh, and he fails.
I just look at him and go,
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
yeah, darling. Don't kill this. And with my bonus action, I will say, "Do not kill this cat until I tell you to." And that'll end my turn.
That's a tip. Don't step on the cat.
Don't
Right.
step
Yep.
on the.
Okay, well, that drastically changes what I was gonna do.
Don't
However,
you love that?
right?
Hey man, polymorph is useful.
I will change tactics and I will magic missile the other guy.
I'm gonna take that scholarship.
Nice, 13.
No, sorry. I didn't realize it rolled 5. I thought it only rolled twice. That was my
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah,
3
then-
and then 1 additional missile per level above.
Yeah.
Right.
I did I saw I it was a mistake. I didn't realize
So
that
from
I
experience, like an 8th level magic missile is nice.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the 2 just didn't happen. I got click happy. No, that's it. What else does a cat do but run from things, right? Mm,
The cat's running away. Watch out for the. Never mind.
mm.
I hope he falls into the trap and then can't get out.
No.
Because the cat would die, but the Efreet would not. Well, I would like to enjoy the fact that on my that short rest, I did Arcane Recovery, and I'm going to cast Pigby's Hand.
This time you will squeeze.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to use Grasping Hand to attempt to grapple a huge or smaller creature within 5 feet of it. My strength score of 26 is used to recall. So you need to do a strength check and exceed 26.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do.
Okay, so he is grappled. And then I'm going to shoot him with, since he's grappled, I think Burkett has advantage on his longbow because he is to my right. And good, then he gets a second shot. Still, both probably miss. Okay, but he's grappled. Now I'm going to move here away, and I'm going to make room for people to hit him. So I'm concentrating on that, and that is my turn.
Right. Well, first, I would like to rage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Let me start clicking the buttons here. Almost. That's not good. All right. Okay. And I am going reckless. And I am attacking with Black Razor. What else? Oh, okay. Okay. So 15. Shit, I should have done Great Weapon Master on that one.
Wow.
Oh. Let me swing at him again. 23. Ten more. 25 total. Nope.
Whoa.
Huh.
Sweet. He's coming.
Hey. Ugh. Hmm.
He turned into a cloud of gas.
Yeah, I know. I don't know
Okay.
how to attack a cloud of gas.
Well, no, he said he turned it back into his normal form. He just moved across to this other hall.
No longer. Okay, but he's no longer a cloud of gas. Okay.
Gotcha.
Right.
I'm gonna go down here so I can get me some line of
Did I get it? Oh no, he's gas. God damn it!
Yeah, yeah.
Can't get that attack of opportunity with all that.
Right. We are going to go for vicious mock. No, I can do thunderclap on this because none of our guys are behind him. So I'll do thunderclap and I'll make it behind him. You know what I mean? So it'll miss my allies. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Sorry, that was a
Yeah, so you would just get your allies at that
Yeah,
one.
no problem. Then I will cast Fairy Fire on him, hopefully giving all my allies advantage on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have one more Bardic Inspiration after that. Does it hit? No, I
Well,
think
he's
whoever
gonna do
does.
his
Yeah, right. Yeah.
roll.
Nope.
He's illuminated.
He failed.
Yeah, a beautiful purple fire dances around him. And then I will give my last Bardic Inspiration to Damos. You haven't used yours, right?
I have not. How long does it
Dolores?
last though? Because we did a short
10
rest.
minutes.
At
Yeah, it
10
only lasts for 10 minutes.
So then I'm going to cast.
But you have him back after your
a short
rest.
No problem. So I'm going to cast on Adamos as
Okay.
my bonus action. Bardic Inspiration, a D8 whenever you need it.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
I am inspired.
You are. Hee hee. And that does end my turn. Yep, that ends my turn. My movement, my bonus, and my
God,
action.
I love bards.
Yeah, man, they're super versatile.
It's
Hey,
like
Gerald just said
utilitarian
that,
class, plus you have some awesome offensive stuff.
Mhm.
Gerald just said that on Facebook we are up to 914 followers.
Yay!
Hey, man. Thank you so much for joining us if you're listening right now.
We appreciate it.
Dolores,
Dolores.
darling, is going to stand here. And the trident. God, I love this thing. Think. Oh, and I don't know if is the trident considered a strength weapon? It is? Okay. Between wait. Okay, perfect. I'm going to can I rage between these hits? So my second one will apply rage damage. Okay, cool. And then I will rage and I will hit with my trident again. And that's my turn. Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, damn gas form.
He's back.
But that was
Okay.
one whole turn that we didn't have to worry about fighting both of them.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Over here, there's a floating hand still, it's going to clench into a fist and fly at his face.
Hey.
So that is a I'm double checking. That is a fist. The clenched fist. It is a +9 to whatever I roll here. So yeah. Yeah. So that's 48 damage to his face.
Hey.
Wow.
Force damage, if that. God, that's not bad. 13, I guess.
Hey. 13
So-
damage.
Yep, that was my bonus action. For my well, then I'll have briefly I'm gonna have Burkett shoot him in the face. And then misses.
Birkin, no.
For mine, well, let's go with what works. I'm gonna cast a 4th level magic missile.
Hey. Not gonna miss that.
That is 6 darts. And the way I'll just do it this way for brevity. I'm gonna roll a D4 and times 6 plus 6. Okay, so
Max damage.
24, 30 damage.
Max damage on magic.
Yep.
That is awesome.
So that happened. And then I'm gonna stay right where I am and hope he hits me. If he's alive. So he took it was 6 darts, so it's 30 damage. And 30 force damage, and it was 13 force damage from the fist. Excellent. So the fist is still right in front of him above my head. And I turn the fist and I give him the middle finger.
Call that a free action?
I hope that's a free action.
All right, so I forgot about this on my last turn, so I will be using this on this turn. My Divine Fury with my Rage.
Mm.
Oh, into your weapon strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I will charge over here.
Cool.
Here we go. So I don't need to do reckless because I already have advantage because of the fairy fire, right?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
I can
Advantage. I hit twice anyway.
whack him twice. 824. Yep, that's got everything in there. The Rage and the Divine Fury. So that's 19. And I forgot to do that. And I am going to go Great Weapon Master added into this one.
Mm.
Wow. Plus
Jack
10
him
minus
up.
5.
Yeah.
Jesus. But you're hasted, remember? So you get one more attack.
Well, no, I only get one attack per round. So that was my 2.
The second is with haste.
Yeah, so that's what's that?
I was
24,
thinking, sorry.
19. Holy shit, that's 43.
That's a good round.
That'll end my turn.
Wow.
Black Razor should be happy now. Plane shift. Who is he plane shifting?
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Ah. And now there's 3 of them?
I thought it was only one creature it could do. It says willing creatures you can search.
Yep, up to 8 willing creatures.
8 willing creatures, but I am not willing.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, if they just want to
You can use it to banish an unwilling creature. Oh shit! I was just reading it. You can use it to banish an unwilling creature. Choose a creature and make a melee spell attack. On a hit, the creature must make a charisma saving throw. If it fails the save, it's transported to a random location.
As a hey, I'm gonna say like against my own benefit, like the DM, if the DM has a modification to a baddie.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
I mean, if it works, it works. I mean, like it's your game, so if that's what you
Yeah,
want.
so I'm cool with it if you want to make the call that we get teleported to another plane.
Yeah, he just has variant.
Foiled again.
Oh, you sure we don't want to go to another plane?
Hey, I've been killed by fire elementals before.
Oh, there's 3 of them now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you said one of them is a fire elemental.
Oh, this one is? Okay.
Maybe put a marker on him or something.
We can just remember.
There you go. All right. So which one is the one that we've been hurting the most? Okay, so it's still that guy. Here.
You mean like remove
Yeah,
where your
something like
tokens
that.
were? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like here.
I think this guy was a little further up the hallway. This guy.
All right. Which one did I turn into a cat? Oh, so he's still gaseous?
Mhm.
All right. Hmm. No, that doesn't make that plan work then. Okay. I will cast on the fire elemental. I'm going to cast minor illusion, and the floor is going to become water underneath him. Well, at least he'll think it is for a second. $15, I don't believe passes.
That matches.
It matches.
That's a pass.
Yep. All right, that is my attack.
Good try.
All right, I will use another. Who's closest to him? I use another bardic inspiration. This time on Dolores. Looks like she's about to get pretty ganged up on. So add a D8 whenever you need it, Dolores.
Thank you.
And that'll end my turn. It's been over 10 minutes.
Yeah, they only last for 10 minutes.
Yeah. I got mine back, but no, that ends my turn.
I am torn. But right. I think what I'm gonna do is well, I guess this is up to DM interpretation. So my thought is to disperse the guy who is in gaseous form with gust of wind, but I don't know if it will do what I'm thinking it will do. So the gust disperses gas or vapor is the part of it that I thought was interesting. Yeah, please do. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to do wall of water towards the fire elemental.
See, it really doesn't specify anything about
Right? That's why I think
being
it's up.
affected by wind or anything like that.
Yeah, that's true too. Transform a willing creature.
So I would say that
Sure. Okay. Okay, cool. No problem. Then I'll do wall of water towards the water elemental.
the fire elemental.
Yes, fire elemental. Sorry. I'm just going to pop it in the chat.
Because that would be silly.
Right.
So water elemental, wall of water. Fire elemental, wall of fire.
Though. I'll drop my rage. Um
And what shape are you making the wall? Are you just like filling the hallway there so he can't get through? Or are you making a ring around him?
Yeah, I'm trying to like because it's a lot. But yeah, I'm trying to stop him so he can't continue to come down the hallway. So I'm just trying to do something like that. I mean, not quite that big, but something kind of like that. Well, up to 30 feet long. And yeah. Yeah. And if he has ranged weapons, they have disadvantage because he can't shoot through the water.
And it'll last for up to 10 minutes so if your concentration holds.
Yep. No, I don't think so. I think that's it.
Okay, bonus action. The hand that was flipping this guy right here on the board is going to smash him with a a attack. So this attack is this +9. Okay, I assume 22 hits. Okay, so Tay takes 19.
19! Holy shit.
Okay, and he's still alive? All right. So I'm going to link just this part. Yeah. I'm going to have him shoot and see if he can take him out. And then I'm going to do something else with my action. Broke it.
That's a good move.
Does a 20 hit? 7 piercing.
Still alive? All right, I am going to slam on the ground, take my newly acquired mace, turn it so that the base is toward the ground, and slam it on the ground. I'm going to link what happens. Why won't it post? There we go.
There it is.
So I need everyone that's not my friend to make a DC 15 Constitution.
Nice.
You just tell me which is which, doesn't? So that's a fail. Okay. So what about the? Yes, within 60 feet. So he's within 60.
Well, is he still in gaseous form? Then that probably wouldn't.
It wouldn't
affect
work
him,
anyway
right?
on him.
Yeah.
Okay, so both these guys are stunned, and then now that they're stunned, I'm gonna move back just a little.
Awesome.
Just stunned. Okay, that's
And
my
behind
turn.
water. Okay. Super. Touche. Okay,
So
so
we need deck saves.
Sweetness needs a dex. Dex save.
Oh shit. I do not have the bless anymore. I forgot to uncheck that. So I failed. Okay.
And 12 for sweetness, right?
12? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I took the 23.
I love melee people because that's my first damage, I think, of the campaign.
Wow.
I'm not positive. I don't remember any.
I'm so hurt. I'm down to 155 hit points.
That's so wrong.
I'm gonna charge this guy and do my whack attack with all the shit. And I'm going reckless
Hey,
because I don't have advantage on him without it. Oh shit, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, oh, well, no, I had the advantage toggled on that. I was with advantage. Yeah, so that 17, 18. Yeah, 18. Oh wow, I rolled a 1 on that. Let's do that again. That's a 21 hit. Another freaking 1 in there. What is
Yeah,
with
but
that?
look at your total damage.
Yeah, but it could have been so
35.
much more.
35 damage in 2 hits.
I wanted to be in the 40s again. It's just not enough. Oh,
Mhm. Also, is he standing in it? In that spot?
He's still stunned
oh, that's right. Yeah.
until my turn.
Mm.
Oh, that's right.
Awesome. So
I can only
screw
do that.
that guy's
I can only
turn.
do that once a day, but it was worth it.
Oh,
And
hell
Rob-
yeah.
Yeah. And Rob and I have to take off after our turns here. So I will raid and attack with the trident. That's what I would like to do after.
All right. Sweetness. This guy up here that I'm pinging, how much health does it look like it has? All right, I can see him from my perspective, just barely. I am going to try to polymorph. Oh, I'm in a. Sorry. Yes, I will. Can you highlight where the wall of fire
Yeah,
goes?
move up or down.
Oh, okay.
Which is what I rolled to save for you
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
were.
Cool.
Yep.
Sorry, just getting ready for the game. All right, so I'll move. Does this get me out of the wall of fire? All right, no problem.
Oh.
Is getting singed. Oh, I am.
You might not want to phrase it that way for sweetness.
Yeah.
Got some singed.
I am angry because you have just. My hair was looking fabulous up until this moment.
Right.
All right, I will angrily now. Let's see. Yes, I will angrily cast polymorph on him again.
Oh my goodness, he needs that wisdom save again. Oh shit.
Oh.
Nat 20 on that one.
All right.
He
let's see.
knows your trick.
Yep, that was my movement. That was my action. And I will give myself a point of bardic inspiration. D8 there.
Yes. I will rage and head up the hallway. Sorry, I forget what my movement speed is. Movement speed? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And I've got to write down that I'm Doing another rage. So I've got 1 rage left. And poke 2 times. Trident.
Stabby.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're raging. Stabby, stabby. Nice.
2. And that's my turn. Godspeed, friends.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Thanks.
All right.
Yep. Bye
Will
bye
do.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Good game, man. Thank you for the game. Bye.
All right. So, you ever see someone do boxing with like a Nintendo Wii?
Yep.
Okay. You see me swing in the air and a Bigby's fist flies and hits him right in the face right here.
Nice.
And this is +9. Ooh, not good.
Ooh, ouch.
12. Wait, 12 plus. I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration and maybe I'll roll high. Yes,
There it is.
that's a 20.
There it is. Dirty 20, but it works.
Thank you, bardic inspiration. All right. He takes not as much. 12 force damage for the bonus action fist. I'm gonna have my minion shoot a bow. I'm going to also just step out, so I don't have to roll a dex. Yep. Okay. That is
Awesome.
he takes 6 piercing damage from the longbow, and that one plus plus 5. So okay. Third level, I guess. I'm running out of slots slowly because I'm. That's right. So I've got Bigby's hand. That's what I'm thinking about. Is what would work? I'm gonna. I need him to make an intelligence saving throw DC 17. I'm sorry, intelligence saving throw DC 17. I'm casting. Okay, so this is if whatever he's most afraid of, a creature, object, or it's my choice. Oh, what do they hate? I'm gonna have him believe that there's a water elemental behind him that's smacking him in the back. So he takes 5 damage from that psychic damage. Okay, I was trying to think of what to cast on him, but that works for me. That's my turn. No, he is. Well, let me link it for you. How's that? There we go. So I'm. It can try.
Actually take damage from that too, right?
He takes psychic damage from the belief of it, and also it's up to the DM, but like you can check every round with a DC 17 to see if you think, but it is another target.
Right. So there's a chance that the creature may turn and attack the phantasmal force, which to
The
us
water
just looks like
elemental,
he's attacking nothing.
Right, but he doesn't know that.
Right.
Like it would attack and think it's actually hitting it. It's believable as mine until he makes an intelligence 17 save. Okay.
Me and Dolores just turn and look at each other like, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
And in his mind, the thing is reeling from the damage, but it's not disappearing. Holy crap! I'm glad I did it at the elemental.
Yeah.
Look at
So
that.
I just realized that when I was doing my Great Weapon Master, I didn't have the damage modifier checked. So it was subtracting the 5, but it wasn't adding the 10 points. Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's do
I
it
mean,
from here.
if you don't want to retcon it, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah, 3
Yeah,
times.
yep. And I'm about to try to do it some more. Awesome.
Okay.
See if we can finish that. Oh, I got something else for this too.
Dude, hold on. Is that 2 nat 20s?
Yes, it is. That is dual nat 20s. Wait, I want to roll this. Hold on. I also have this. So
So,
let's throw that in there. Oh my god. So this guy turns his back and he's attacking something that we can't see. He's just imagining this water elemental, and I take the opportunity and raise Black Razor over my head, and with the most furious attack I can, straight down through his spine, just splitting from the top of his neck all the way down, and just his innards just spill out all over the floor.
now
And
what?
I make my sword very happy.
Yeah, so he gets a new temporary hit point pool.
200?
Jesus.
Holy shit burgers.
Yeah, we've got 6 rounds to do so.
Yeah, because right.
Oh, right.
That's fucking awesome. Oh my god. I wish Rob and Melinda had been here to see that one.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's got to be one of my best rolls. Yeah, just
Wow.
that's awesome. Hell yeah.
You'll post what experience we get before the next session? You didn't? I got session 1. Yeah. So like this would be session 4.
Uh-uh.
Oh. Oh yeah, because the shatter was the one before this last one. No, that's
Also,
awesome.
Mitch
This
is
was
not
fun.
going to be able to make these games anymore.
Oh
I was
no.
talking to him last night. Yeah, he's got his regular schedule now, and he is 5 days a week, and he is not going to make these early games. The earliest he could join us, I believe, is 7 p.m. Pacific.
Which is fine for me, but anyone on Easter would be screwed.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah.
Yep. Huzzah!